Hey everybody, and welcome to the Gauntlet, where we go everything esports news. I'm your host, Captain Zeus, followed by my co-hosts JT and Novaburst. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have the results for week 14 of the Overwatch League's Hero Pool. In case you guys have no idea what I'm saying, don't know why you're still watching this video, but basically what happens is every week, 2 DPS, 1 tank, 1 support, they're banned, so players, don't get to play it, to try to change up counts, I guess. It's supposed to be based off of algorithms of how much pro players are playing from each 2 weeks, and then it's somehow drawn yada yada yada. The hero pool or the hero bands is implemented throughout Overwatch League, regular competitive play, and contenders. Now that that's out of the way, we got our results here. So for our damage side, we have, drumroll please.
No.
Nothing. Okay. We have Ashe and Reaper. Let's just,
that is so boring.
And for our tank, Overwatch loves to ban this guy. It's Reinhardt again, who is banned because reasons. And for our support, which nobody will miss, is Brigitte.
I beg to differ. So.
Yeah, nobody will miss her at all.
You know who is gonna miss her?
Nobody.
People who like to play Brawl, because you just lost Brigitte and Reinhardt. Like, what the heck?
No one likes
what are you gonna do?
these bands.
This is like
Stupid.
this one hurt me personally when I saw this, because I'm like, when I go and play tank,
Here we go.
I love playing me some 100% German power. He's the head honcho of the team whenever you pick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For a tank. And so Reinhardt always taken out. I mean, that's a hard blow. Brigitte's always there and like right behind him to help him out with the brawl, just beat down. And then you taking away Reaper, who just shreds tanks. Oh my gosh. You know what this is gonna be? It's gonna be well, yeah, you might
Snipers
see dive,
only.
but you're gonna see so many snipers now. Sniper City, y'all. That's
Do you
fine.
really think so?
Yes, I do.
You have McCree and Widow back.
Sharpshooters.
Yeah, but you
It's
have
going to be
McCree Widow.
Sharpshooter City.
And Hanzo.
You have Winston, who just jumps on Widow and Hanzo, and then
Okay.
they die.
If
That
it
is
was
also a fair
a
point.
simple rock paper scissors like
What's that,
composition,
sniper?
like this beats that beats that. See,
It is.
that would be lovely. Okay, I'm pretty sure Widowmaker players have found a method of okay, if a Winston hops on me, I know how to do this to avoid getting
Yeah, you
electrocuted.
hook out of the way, and then he jumps on you again.
Yeah, because I mean, he
Well,
has
he
a
has, like, what, 8
cooldown,
seconds?
so
Yeah, he's got
he's
cooldown.
not going to be always hopping. See, there's a certain thing you can work with.
There's a strategy behind it, man.
This strategy.
I'm just saying,
Wait, hold on. You didn't
Winston
talk about my
on
main
top.
girl, Ashe.
it's pitiful that the Ashe is gone. What have you done, Blizzard?
I know, it's so sad. I freaking love her.
All right, that's it for her.
I miss Bob.
We don't really. It's okay. It's all
No,
about Bob.
no one cares about
It's
that.
all about
And then
Honestly.
Reaper is gone. So now we will see a ton of, Winston.
For sure.
Winston, I
Maybe
would
we'll
love
see some more
to
Roadhog.
Ooh.
Exactly. I would love to see some Roadhog.
Some
'Cause if
junk
you ever-
Roadhog, maybe?
You know what's hilarious? Every time you grab a Reaper, you die.
Oh yeah.
Grab him, and he just kills you.
He says nope, ghosts, and then
It would
pop.
definitely be prime time for a Roadhog. You get rid of Reaper, who completely destroys him. You're getting rid of Reinhardt, which is a pain in the butt sometimes because he just loves getting into your face. Brigitte too, who can stun him whenever he's doing his inhale or even when he's ulting. So yeah, you just got rid of 3 prime suspects that will mess him up. I mean, Ana will mess him up all the time, but won't talk about that. So
Dude, honestly, I'm going to miss Ashe and Reinhardt the most because who doesn't love Reinhardt, to be honest? He is the tank. Like, when you think of tank Overwatch, you think of Reinhardt. You think of that pure, real steel, German, just tank. That's it. Just tank. is he just changed his name to Tank. That's it.
He is Tank.
He is
He
Tank.
is Tank.
I am
What
speed.
the-
Anyways,
The games are so boring without him.
well, I mean, it's okay. It's not bad.
It's a little bit
Because
slower.
when you have Reinhardt in, everyone's gonna have a Reinhardt unless they do some kind of dive. But almost everyone mirrors when it comes to a Reinhardt on there. Having him out, you'll probably see the same one or two comps going in there. But Reinhardt's always like an instrumental player, regardless whether he's in or out. Ash, you saw a lot more of her this past week. Like you see it, you saw it on the Atlanta-LA game. You saw it in the Boston game. You saw it in the Toronto game. And I know JT, a couple weeks ago was like, "Oh no one's gonna play Ash," and we finally got to see her.
I'm excited.
And then
I
they're
love
like,
Ash.
"Nope, she's gone." It's like, but we just saw her for once in our life.
I love when Ash is played. Ash is so much fun to watch and play that I would love to see more Ash. Of course, not this week.
Unfortunately,
But see, Reinhardt's such a great hero for watching because he has this weird way of making one team, no matter what, pick him, and all the action is centered around him. You have you have a couple people on the fringes fighting, but like the bulk team fights happen in the middle. When you have snipers, it's so hard to figure out what's going on because they're just picking people off randomly, and then you get a replay of it. I don't want a replay. I want to see it live.
we're doing it live.
Which I get it. It's really difficult when you have, everyone is split off diving each other. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I don't know what to show you.
Now,
So
one
I
thing,
like when
too-
one team has a Reinhardt.
One thing too, and we talked a little bit of this before we started recording. They're now going to start implementing that. The bans are based off the Overwatch Pro players, which I thought they already were.
I've been lied to.
They changed it recently where it's now a community. We all share together who we play, what we play. So
That's bullshit.
that's how we were doing it. But now they're changing it to it's strictly Overwatch League bans. That's how they're basing it off of. That whoever they play, that's how the bans are going to be reflected on. And then casual players who just play normally, not competitively, they only affect the masters and grandmasters in the competitive season. So
And all I have to say is Blizzard and any other professional game out there, some of them have got it right, and some of them are just lost. If
Blizzard
you're
is the last
balancing a game, you balance towards the professional end. Why? Because the bottom end isn't playing optimally anyways. So no matter what, they're going to have issues. You'll never get it right. There's too many players. If you just do it towards the most optimal players, which are the best, you don't have those issues. So I hate when games are like, we want everyone to have a perfectly balanced experience.
Nope.
That's never going to happen. That's a fairy tale. So stop lying to yourselves, thinking you could do it. No one in the history of video games has ever done it. Not once.
No one probably will either.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's too many players. Like if you have 4 players, okay, maybe you can. But if you have a game the size of Overwatch, it's just not going to happen.
I think a big factor too is because a lot of the pro players who have been leaving have spoken out against hero bans and how much they dislike it and how it's done. And then you also hear just the casual players about how much they dislike it and how much it was done as well, which comes to say if there's so much dislike towards it, you either have to fix it soon or just get rid of it. Because honestly, the game was better before you did the hero bans. I mean, sure, we've seen some good stuff, but honestly, no one's a fan of it, especially when it's the same heroes banned every other week.
Give each team 2 bans. They can't be in the same position.
we talked about it.
I know. Give it to them. God, Blizzard, you're losing your teams.
Literally. You'll find
Literally,
out another
you're
video
losing your
about that.
teams.
Yeah, I did want to mention real quick. We talked about dive, but I still think double shield, Orisa Sigma, they're gonna do some range double shield. We saw it last time when Reinhardt was banned, so I think that's gonna happen also. So I'm just gonna put that out there.
Gross.
Double shield range.
I think you're right, but I think that is super gross, and I don't want to see that.
It is. It slows it down.
It is such a boring game.
Well, I think Oh, do you have something?
Oh no, I'm like
Okay.
touchdown.
Goal.
Goal.
Because I agreed with you.
Sports ball. Let us know in the comments what you think, they should do or who should be banned and how much you dislike the hero ban. Or like. I mean, we don't know. None of you guys ever comment on these or watch till the end. But hey, I'm Captain Zeus, followed by Nova and JT. We'll see you guys in another video. See ya.